What's up, Nerf Herders? Welcome to Take One Movie Reviews, where all reviews are done in one take. I went and checked out Tomorrowland. I've been really excited for this movie. It's the latest from Brad Bird. And, everything leading up to this movie, all the promotional efforts. We got to see a 5-minute sneak peek in front of Age of Ultron. Just really, really exciting stuff. So I cannot wait to go finally see this movie. So it basically is, about this parallel type universe that only, select chosen people are able to see. And you're able to see this by receiving a button that has the T on it. And by touching that button, it allows you to basically step into this parallel universe. So we follow our lead character in here who has received one of these. It eventually leads her, to getting intertwined with George Clooney because of her interest in everything. And that's where I really thought, the adventure and everything was going to kick in. And unfortunately is where I was kind of let down with this movie. I'm not going to say this was a bad movie at all. There's a lot of enjoyable things about it. So I'm going to talk about some of the things that I really enjoyed about it. And then, talk about what kind of disappointed me here. First of all the acting in the movie I thought was really good. Everybody, definitely put on a really good performance for this film. The music complements everything so well. I was a huge fan of the score for this movie. And, I thought the directing and the cinematography, some of the shots in this film are beautiful. And it complements the amazing visuals that you get so much. There is a lot of beautiful scenery in this film. A couple specific scenes that stand out for me that are some of the prettiest shots I've seen in a while. So all of that worked. It was a really well-made film. And, George Clooney I thought was fantastic. I think the kid that got to play a young George Clooney was the perfect young George Clooney you could have ever found. I mean, the kid kind of looked like him, had kind of like that cute smile to him, but, you could see the determination in his face, I guess, like how George Clooney can do. It was a perfect casting choice. But what I really was left kind of disappointed with this movie is I thought it was going to be this huge adventure film and really suck me in and that I was going to have a lot of fun with it. And I did not have as much fun with this movie as I thought I was going to. I was really kind of let down by the story. It wasn't as compelling as I thought it was going to be. I wasn't really caring about a lot of the things that were happening, to be completely honest. So, the moments that are supposed to feel emotional, I wasn't feeling the emotion to it. The moments that were supposed to be fun and exciting, I wasn't feeling. And I was just kind of sitting there watching the movie and just enjoying the way it was made more than I was enjoying the actual story. And some things in the beginning of the movie that made a lot of sense, by the end of the movie, completely went backwards to what they were initially trying to do. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it kind of made me like, that wasn't the best way to make me feel walking out of the movie. But, a well-made movie. I think a lot of kids can enjoy it because, there is so much to see and there's a lot of like quirky kid-type humor and stuff like that, but it just didn't do it for me the way I wanted it to. The movie was kind of bland up until when George Clooney kind of gets more full into the mix with everything. And, the sequence that happened then, which, I got to see and I'm sure a lot of people saw in front of Age of Ultron, was really exciting. And I thought that's when things were going to really pick up and just drive this movie home and, everything was building to it. And it never kept up with that pace for me. So, I'm not going to say don't go see Tomorrowland. I think it's a film you should definitely check out. I think Brad Bird's extremely talented. I think a lot of people put a lot of effort into this movie. It just didn't do it for me, the way I wanted it to. It just wasn't my type of movie, I guess. But nevertheless, if you have seen Tomorrowland, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about it. And are you stoked for Incredibles 2? Because I definitely am. And that's what Brad Bird is hopping on to next year. So thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check us out, facebook.com/Nerf Herders Podcast. And until then, keep on Nerf herding.